And once again, we're seeing a power struggle between the GOP legislation and Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
This morning, a funding bill was sent to the House floor with a key caveat to it. Reporter Brian Abel joining us now live to explain. Brian.
Glenda Allen, first the governor, she unveiled her spending plan, then the GOP unveiled theirs. The GOP plan, is what passed through appropriations today. But tied to it is another bill that would strip the state's health department of their ability to provide emergency orders during this pandemic.
The H1 substitute to House Bill 4048.
Today, Michigan's House Appropriations Committee voting to send two bills to the House floor with some huge implications for Michiganders and the fight against COVID-19. The first, the House GOP's $3.2 billion COVID recovery plan, a response to Governor Whitmer's $5.6 billion plan. But this bill, in a legislative maneuver, is tied to another that would strip the health department's ability to give emergency orders related to the pandemic, deferring to local officials under very specific metrics, like a 10% COVID positivity rate in a 14-day period. And the funding bill cannot pass without the other bill, making it more difficult for Governor Whitmer to veto.
This is the Republicans using the power of the purse. The legislature gets to decide by writing spending bills how money gets spent, and the governor can sign, veto, or use the line item veto on those. It's one of the tools that the legislature has at its disposal to try and influence the process of how the state responds to the COVID crisis.
House Democrats say tying the two bills together is holding hostage much needed federal funding for vaccine distribution, food aid, and resources to get schools back to in-person.
It's a total mess. All they're trying to do is stick it to the governor, and they are using your children as pawns.
Appropriations Chair Thomas Albert in a statement saying Democrats continue to do the governor's bidding, seeking to release federal funds with no accountability or oversight. Now, the bills specifically target decisions around in-person learning and sporting events. There is a House vote expected tomorrow. It would then go to the Senate. Still no word on what the governor will do if these bills reach her desk. Glenda?
All right, wait and see. Thank you so much, Brian.